Alright, so we begin as in now. Hello and welcome to the Obscure Games. This is Styx, Shadow of Darkness, a sequel to the Styx Master of Shadows, which is part of the Orcs and Men franchise. I think the franchise is more well known than the games, but this is like spin-off, if we could say, of those games. And yeah, we play as this goblin Styx, and for some reason this particular goblin can speak and do magic things like go invisible and such. This is pretty new game. I think it was last year released, and for some reason the people haven't seen this, so I think it's really cool to show this game off at the event. Because, for example, I think there's really cool out of bounds in this game, which most of them I have been founding them. Like, I think like 90% of these games out of bounds are my my founding. So. And yeah, this is a stealth game, as you can see. We are trying to play as stealthily as possible, but because this is speedrun, we are not gonna abuse that very long. So there are a couple of sections that is pretty much required to be in stealth mode, unless because otherwise the mission will fail. It just will fail. And this one, this first stage is tutorial. It shows you how to play the game, what you have to do, and so on and so forth, and how the game mechanics works. Yeah. This will be over pretty soon, this section of the game. We get the last... We stole the last guard spay over there. We are gonna scare the counselor. Well, not the counselor, but the guy who does the counting. Oh no. Stupid goblins don't know from the good things. Okay, we are good. And that's the first stage. And now we're gonna go to a hideout, and we are gonna have some upgrades. Here you can like basically have your upgrades, craft your skills or equipment, whatever you need to do. Even change some outfits, but in this run, or at least my run, we don't do that. And also you can replay missions if you want to, like getting high score, looting some things. There is like these collectibles you can find in every stage. There is 10. So that's one way to make game feel bigger than it is. But I actually quite like the design of this game. It's like really open areas. Like it's kind of reminds me of like something like Super Mario 64. Like it's one big area in level, and you can do whatever you want to, basically, as long as you do the objective. And here is our friendly NPC Efron. We get the payment from him for stealing those guards' payment. I don't know why we have to carry it to him, but whatever. And as you can see, or hear, Styx is pretty mouthful. Sometimes he makes forthful jokes like a Deadpool. For example here. If you don't understand, he's referring in the Assassin's Creed franchise. Oh no. And if I would have been using or activated the death camera things. After you die, you could like get this little speech from Styx, sometimes referencing, for example, Terminator, or just telling that you suck. But we don't have those because those take time to watch. Unfortunately, it's like two. Well, you can count the tutorial as well. The three first stages is pretty boring because we don't have any of the powers. We just basically get the ingredients for the coming powers. Like we get this cocoon, we can throw it, and it spawns clone of Styx, which we can control or we can spawn into right to it. And spawning to the clone is the most overpowered thing in this game by far. Well, maybe going invisible, I think it's pretty cool and overpowered in itself, but you'll see in a bit. Now we're high in the air, stealing this wand, I think, or staff.
What is it? So much for the stealthy approach. I'm gonna have to get rid of the pilot.
From the, I think it's Yuan, yeah. And we get this odd job from the human's headmaster, like of the guards, Eledrin. And this is Styx going mimic stuff.
How small we are. Although in my case, there's no shortness of opportunities to appreciate my shortness.
Yeah, scepter. That is what it's called. So we don't know actually yet what the scepter does yet, but it will soon be, like when we go forward in this game, it will be more apparent what it does. Here is the scepter cutscene, or it would be, but we just skip it because why not? And then we have to flee from the fleet, because somebody else came and took the scepter. And yeah, there is currently like 3 players playing this, or 4, I don't know how to count it. It used to be 2, just me and this other guy. So I'm quite happy that there is more players finding this game and playing it to get better at it, and finding better strats to find, making every stage more fun or faster. So yeah, here we have first Dark at the Eledrin, telling it's a lie that we upgraded our things, and then we are off to the next stage. So now we have power up to summon cocoons and to throw them, and we have power to teleport to our clones. And as luck would have it, the developers who made this game, Cyanide Studios, I believe it's called, make every level like they made this database, and from that database they made the level. So for some reason, every database is almost every database is reachable by the player if we found out where it is. And luckily, almost every stage we can find it and reach it. And for some reason, player can interact with those databases, and we can just say to the game, okay, we did everything. But just for the warning, if anybody in the audience or the stream have some history with epilepsy or don't like the flashing colors, you should look away, because in those databases are like this, I like to call it God light, because it just flickers with lights at the certain angles, and I don't know why. Sometimes it's white, sometimes it's yellow, sometimes it's blue. And here we come to our first out of bounds.
Now I just have to add the giant bitch's vessel to the official register of merchant airships. Then I gotta find her a pass.
Purify our hearts and let our pain atone for our mistakes.
Perfect. Hopefully. Okay, it was.
Our hearts, our hands are yours. Glory to Lystra. Glory to Lystra.
So here is the first database of this game. And as you can see, here is all the assets of the this stage. And we can just flip them like this and say, boom, we're done. Thank you. And for some reason, this first database will go, the text in those slates are in French. I don't know why, but it just happened to be French. In every other, it's English. And here we steal some amber, which is like mana of this world. With that, we can go invisible, create. Oh no, no, this ain't good.
Not yet.
Huh.
The chosen and the
No.
quiet way into that part of the city.
I think you will find.
Ceremony of the glorious blood will soon begin.
Come to us.
Because this is one of those stages we don't like to have an alarm. Like, it's not an end of the world, but it makes this stage like 10 times harder than it is. Because here is lots of guards and we have the second place to go through. Hopefully they didn't sound it, so we're just gonna sneak past them. And take some ingredients, because cocoons are like bread and butter of this run. Like, without cocoons, it's just optimal run of how you can manage your amber and where you have to like go invisible and such. And now it's a home stretch. Just go to our balloon that guide us to victory. Or out of this level, I would say.
Starting a new cycle.
Alright, that's second stage completed. And here is an interesting out of bounds coming up. The question marks, because we technically don't go out of bounds, we go inbounds, but you'll see in a minute. And story of this game, like I said earlier, this isn't very popular game. And one day I was searching for Styx subreddit, which actually exists. And this was on the front page, like from a year ago. And some user was finding out that if you sound alarm at the start of this level, we're just gonna take these ingredients first. Yeah, hello, come on, follow me. Thank you. And go here, and hopefully, yeah, good. Yeah. Come on. Oh my god. Please take me. Yeah, like this. For some reason the angle isn't so good. We can just go inbounds. And there is the database with holy lights. Like this. Then we switch the flips and boom. Off to the next stage. I'm glad I found that out because I think it's really funny. Like the guards actually helping me get to the inbounds. Anyway, here is the second stage,
Quickly, the summit.
and well, second stage of the third stage.
Let's bend it in.
And because we still have one cocoon left, we are gonna do some fun things with it. First, we have to discard these guards. Distract, I mean. Yeah, it's very magical dust. Take some eggs here, thank you. Make safety save here and hopefully, yeah. And here is the stage layout, if anybody's interested. Actually, oh my god, I cannot see anything. Thank you. Fun fact, if you don't distract these guards, here is a guard with a body on this database waiting, because the stage image would be like you have to find this body, and the body has random places where it can be. So it used to be quite painful to find the body because it could be like difference between 5 seconds and like minute and a half. So it was quite annoying.
As much energy as the medallion board shares. It's a real mess with all these different
Now we're
kinds
going to
of
the caverns
quartz and literal
because
demonstrations to kind of
we stole this quartz. I think it's like pure quartz. And quartz is like amber on steroids. It can do like more powerful things than amber can. And
Jarak seems certain
apparently
the
quartz is found
comes
in
from these
here,
mines.
in this cavern.
Just gotta find it. Anyways, can't turn
And
back
because
now.
Styx is basically born from amber, he has this like unhealthy addiction. Oh, come on. Unhealthy addiction to the amber to find it more, and since there is even more powerful thing than amber, of course he wants it.
That goblin impaled himself almost without flinching. His face was twisted and grimace of pain. I'm playing with fire here, but they're the one. I've never been a big fan of plants.
Unfortunately, in this stage we don't have anything
The ones that
spectacular
spit
to
acid
show
in your
off
face,
because
not so
this is
much.
one of like
Ones that
those
take you higher. Well, that's another story.
in-house levels, so we don't actually see like anything outside of these caves until we get the second act of this stage. So now we're just gonna have to avoid these things,
This moss looks
which
as
are
smooth and
pain
fluffy
of
as rubber.
existence for Styx, because these, oh no, yeah, they have like this thing, they can insta-kill you with
Now that's what
no wind up, which is always fun. So we have to be very careful, and also they have projectiles. Luckily we have this upgrade that cuts the projectile approximately to half. Like it's 50-50 is if they throw projectile at us, it's 50-50 if it hits us or not. Like that. It just went through.
There's no way I'm giving up now.
And for marathon safety we have like extra health potions just in case if something goes very bad. Luckily we are at the end of the first act, so just we have to go right there. It's at the horizon.
Exploration time is over. This place must be used as a refinery to process the
And now that
ore
we came
harvested
here,
by the rodents.
we see that the elves have found this cave, and now it's like, what are they gonna doing here? Elves are usually like forest people, what they are doing underground. In this stage we should fight a boss, but since we have a cocoon with us, that's not gonna happen because it's pretty long battle. The only drawback is when we if we would fight the boss, we would get actually the quartz. But for some reason, this game has like some kind of backups, like failsafe, that if we don't actually acquire the quartz, we don't get it. But we can still like go out of bounds and go to the database and select that we get the level completed. We don't get the quartz, but it's not end of the world because we don't actually need it like that much. We can do it just fine without it. Oh, Styx, please. Thank you. Safety safe. Okay. And there is the database. Yay.
I'm getting close to the caverns.
Boom. Level completed. Now some more upgrades, and now we have to go to the... If we want to get out of here in one piece, we have to go to the... through the elves, which now has found out that Styx stole the... killed the Queen Rubies, took the quartz, which we actually didn't, and now they want us dead and want the quartz. So now they're looking for us. The only way through the checks are going to the naked as Rakash and just finding our way to the harbor and get out of there.
Little cold. I wonder what's going on behind this gate. Oh.
In this stage would be actually, there would be database as well. We're coming here back later. But for now, because the stage is so short and requires 2 cocoons, it's not really efficient to have them or to go out of bounds that way. We just end this level like in 30 seconds or so.
Watch my step. Light as the alarm goes off, and that bitch will leave out. Now that I'm out of that mess, I still have to find the boarding zone. Curious. Finally, here we are. Little boat Heledrin.
All right, we are
Stuff must be in the chest.
gonna go to the chest to hide ourselves from the bad guards. No, you didn't find me.
That reminds me of something.
Okay, thank you. Now we're gonna... Oh, sorry. Now we're gonna find Efron, which we talked earlier with actually in the second stage. He's captured here because of reasons I cannot remember exactly. But it's kind of crapshoot what he's gonna do. This game has like 5 patches, and none of those patches patched any out of bounds or the code of this glitch that we are not hopefully gonna find out.
Going back to Thoman. Airsick or seasick? I just can't decide.
Well, the captain is still trying to sleep it off in the suite at the inn. We wait till he crawls back to the skiff, and then we get out of here.
All right, nice.
Wow, Styx! My favorite talking guy.
And because of Styx's magical being, he can communicate telepathically.
Efron, you old scumbucket. Please don't tell me you started selling goblins now.
We have to wait because we want the vial amber from this guard, because we're gonna need it later in this game. Thank you, joink. And here...
You're gonna get an infection if you lick my ass any harder. However, I'm willing to let bygones be bygones. If you take me back to
Alright,
Tohelot.
so we get ourselves a captain. So only thing we have to find out is
Sweet of the inn.
get the
Come on,
license,
move your ass now.
which is here. Thank you very much. And now it's
We can't
grab
do a thing
shoot
without the type of ownership.
of what Efron does. He has
Not
this
leaving
path
Wilbraham
to go,
anytime soon.
but in this path there is one. I think there is only one bridge, and this bridge has very weird properties because sometimes out of something,
My smell.
Efron can sometimes get stuck
What the
in
hell
the
is wrong
bridge.
with my
He goes
smell?
half through the bridge and will be stuck there, and we can do nothing about it. So it's 50-50 if we can get it or not, like to cooperate with us. If that happens, we just pray we can free him. If not, then it's a reload. Okay, seems good. No! Don't do this to me, man. We have a, we can go try to bump him out of the bridge, but I can show you how it looks like. It's pretty sad, actually. I think it's very well known in the Cyanide Studios, but they just don't like to do anything. So here is the Efron. Half through bridge, but if we can... Yeah, yes! We got it! Woo! The game can go on. But sometimes if we bump him, he just won't budge, and that's the end of it. It's
Perfect.
It's load from the save, or at the best you have to load from the whole mission again. So
What? Another chest? It's becoming like a theme in this game.
yay! All right, we're half through the game.
Those two bastards made
Oh
a
my
deal
God,
with
no.
the Dark Elves. They have a
Final upgrade of the game, at least in this run. And then we're off to back to the old third. Old hoods. We have to kill these two guys, Grabjack and Arlok, which are like now head of the guards. For some reason, I think like Heledrin get demoted or something. And we're gonna kill him and took their badges, I think. And then the Heledrin is gonna be head chief of guards again, which is always good thing. Because he's our buddy, like not buddy, but more like partner in crime. Also, just fun fact, here is also like black hole, but the developers were actually smart enough to block it with something. I don't know what this is, but I just can't go there.
Who goes there? Show yourself.
Nah. Oh, come on, still threat.
Much better arm.
That's one. Then the Arlok, which is right next to our destination, which is quite good. There.
always liked the guild. It's corruption. It's method. But with our luck importing quartz weapons, this fucking quartz, he's gonna... Let's go find Eledrin and tell her that
Nice.
the guild is looking for a new leader.
That's that. Now we're just gonna go to the exit and... well, exit the stage. As you can see, this game is not very speedy, but I think it's like very interesting if you speedrun it like casually or with out of bounds databases. Both have like their own thing going on. If you speedrun without glitches, it's mostly just maneuvering how much you have amber, where to get more amber, where to pick more ingredients, and so on and so forth. And this is the reason why I started to look at out of bounds in this game. Because as you can see, it's a labyrinth of passage. And this is one of the longest stages in the game. I think it's the longest. Like you have to do 6 trials. And normally it takes like something like, I don't know, 7 minutes or something like that. It's absurd. But when I was routing this, I was like, nah, not gonna happen.
Well, at least they've left the red lights to show the path.
So we are gonna throw here. Safety save, throw there. Thank you. Sweet. And we are at the database. Right there, sweet. And we are gonna insert the 6 sigils like this. Very professional, thank you. And yeah, we are out of there. Thank you. Not necessary, but I appreciate it.
If I got this right, the elves are consuming
So
amber,
the
and Lysral is
big surprise in this game is elves and dwarves are doing work together, and the big reveal is that dwarves do the weapons for the elves, and with those weapons elves can control these green skins. I forgot which stick is rage. And when they have green skins, they can mush them, and when they mush them, it creates amber. So it's quite disturbing when you think about it, but nah. So, as you can see, we are doing the same thing again. This time it's a little bit... Oh no, that's not good. Little bit interesting than the last time. Oh, sweet. For some reason, these slates are in the air. I don't know why. It just happened to be. But for like luck is our side, we can just barely hit, yeah, this one here. And with that we can jump to the here, and thus again we can just press this and bada bim bada boom, we are out of here. Like so. This is the third stage with the guards I showed. I played earlier, where the guards like bullet me in and kicked me into the ground. But unfortunately, this mission is with no alarms whatsoever. If alarm goes off, it's a stage over. So we cannot abuse it here, unfortunately. So we have to play it normally, which is boring, I know.
You got that?
But you just have to live with it.
Target acquired. I'll have to get him alone. I'll never get to him as long as he's flanked by his
But
two drunken guards.
here is the mission that we kill Dwarf Ambassador and put the elf dagger into place. Like, look in its elves who did it. We kill it like so. Boom.
Convince him to come out of
Disguise the crime and go to the balloon.
some kind of machine. Damn, it's written in Dwarvish. Okay, better get out of here. Maybe Jarak will know what it's all about.
But I don't think like the out of bounds would have been. I think it would have been like slower than this because we're already gone here, so it's fine. Nope. No. Good. Another stage done. Okay, here is the third final stage. We're gonna go blow some things up to make that the elves won't do any more amber.
So, I take
And of course, without cocoons, we cannot do anything
explosives, and
fun.
I meet you at the gates of the prison.
That's it. And I'll...
So the first objective is to find bombs. We're gonna find 3 bombs here, and then we're gonna put them in the second stage.
According to Jara, one of the bombs is in the warehouse in the upper town. For the others, I could try to track the
And as you can
transport
see,
guy
like
spoke
the
about.
game recycles the maps all over, but it's quite huge maps. You can actually not see like half of the maps because of the speedrun method, but it's really good like maps. I really like them. Very open-ended.
Well.
And here is the guy looking at the closed market, I think, because there is nothing to look at.
Surprise package. Why don't I make it so he finishes work early today?
Just looking at those
The good old
empty
wanted to
basket,
visit
be like,
every
yep,
nook and
that's a
cranny.
good job there. We got our second bomb.
How deep goes that?
Nothing. Okay, good. There is our exit. Gonna leave clone there to teleport.
Karangar, Wildoran, Akanash. I'm turning into quite a tourist. Maybe I should write a travel guide.
But believe it or not, this is actually a step up even with the databases from the Cyanide Studios, because in the first game, they forgot to code the roof. So you can actually like jump out of the roof. You just went through the roof. Boop, out of bounds. I found it casually while playing the game. Alright, here is the skiff. We are gonna get out of here. And here is the second last stage. This is also like the one of the stages I really looked for out of bounds, because putting these bombs are quite sure. Not the first 2, but the third one is going through the goblin smashing machine, which is not fun and very slow. So it's really good to find some kind of method to get out of bounds here. Oh no. Actually, there is 2 ways to do it, but I'm gonna do the newer one I found out. It's not as cool, I think, but gets the job done. Safety save here, just in case. Then look up. No, yeah. That's what I was... Oh. Oh, come on. Yeah, thank you. Another save just in case. Drop down. Drop down. Drop down. And now we're technically like unused part of the level. We were here earlier without clothes. And here is the out of bounds I talked earlier. It's a bit tricky. Let's hope it doesn't take too much time. You'll see in a second. So our objective is like to throw Cocoon behind this closet, I think it is, and in very specific angle. Is it that? Nope. Nope. Is it there? Yeah. And out of bounds yet again. The other version requires 4 cocoons, and for that we have to be alchemist Styx. So I don't like to be alchemist. There is the database, and now we're gonna set up the bombs.
That should be enough to shut down the tunnel. This one is
Like so.
shapeshift.
Yay. And this is the final stage of the level, the only boss we actually encounter. Well, encounter more or less, it's more like an auto-scroller. Actually we do this just in case if we can actually do the Houdini skip or glitch. I kinda wish we can see it, but let's see.
And so Dirac, the
didn't.
shapeshifter, bites the dust.
Oh well.
Or should I say the gravel?
There is
Well,
glitch
looks
that
like
if
it's
you
just you and me left dancing, big boy.
get
Hey,
the
don't
save
take this
during
personally,
loading,
but fuck your ugly.
in this boss fight in particular,
That was
you
rude,
can
wasn't it?
despawn the boss,
No,
and
can't
then
get across
there
this
is no
chasm
boss
by
to
myself.
fight, so to
But
speak.
This statue should make a good bridge. Maybe I
You
can
just
get
be
this moron of a golem to help me
Here
shove it
with
over.
all your loneliness. And that's why you need the cocoon, because as you saw earlier, he destroyed the statue that made us a bridge, so you need cocoon to make that gap. But luckily we can use the cocoon on the second time here as well. We can be here and throw it there. It saves something like 10 to 15 seconds.
If I don't want him to give me the big high five, I better stay out of his line of sight.
Now we're just gonna through his attacks, which are slow, thankfully. And we are soon at the final place or final exit of the stage, and that's time. So time is like in 20 seconds, I think. No, 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 no. Okay, good.
A shard of pure
All right,
quartz.
final
This is hardly
final
the moment.
stretch. Nice.
I'd be ashamed to leave it here. I can't
Okay,
reach it
time is
from
coming really soon.
here. I'll have better luck on the other side of the bridge. Come on.
Final
One
invisibility,
last push and I got this pile of rocks.
and then time.
Seriously?
I used to have, but I don't do. Is it? Oh shit! I have to check that out.
Get the point?
Is it? Oh shit! Nice. Yeah, as you can see, like it's not very death-free world record. So if you are up to it,
It's
welcome to our
always the
Discord.
really big
There is
ones that
a whole lot of
underestimate
4 people of us there.
my ship.
As you can see, like I think it's really cool. Like in this game has databases to mess with, so and fun mechanics. So and it's quite good game in overall. I just wanna show you the final bad pun Styx is gonna make. I mean.
Jack,
Styx.
this is the fucking last time you're ever gonna bug me.
Styx Shards of Darkness, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here, thank you for watching, and have a good night.